Country is gearing up for festival season, and that is especially true in Quebec. From music to art and to food, there really is something for everyone. And we're teaming up with our friends at Bonjour Quebec to show you some of the best the province has to offer. And I'm going to share those experiences over the next 6 weeks. But today, we're focused on the amazing festivals. So we met up with local expert and a regular here at Your Morning, Thom Seivewright, to give you a preview. I am so happy to see you again. I feel like we do this almost every year, but I'm happy about it every single year. It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back to Montreal.
We are right now, what a beautiful part of the city. We're in Place des Arts. Tell us about what we're seeing all around us.
Well, we're surrounded by, the Place des Arts Performing Arts Complex. You got the Place des Festivals right over here. This is the heart of Montreal's cultural district. Highest concentration of art and culture in the whole country.
Amazing. And then right behind us, you have Mount Royal.
Mount Royal, which is the city's namesake.
Right.
Montreal comes from Mount Royal.
What is it about Quebec that makes it such a great place to come for festivals?
This is something I've been thinking about. I think it's really part of our culture. I think if you go back in our history, French Canadians tended to have really big Catholic families.
Yeah.
And I think there was always a party, there's always a social aspect to our culture, and I think that's where it comes from. We just love a good time, we love to be surrounded by people.
Here's something that I find fascinating, so much so that even the condos in this city accommodate for festivals, including like this new one that's being built.
Isn't that crazy? There's a viewing platform, right? And the whole point of it is so that they can see the festivals from their home.
Summertime is like the peak time for festivals in the province. What kind of festivals are going to be happening?
Well, all over the province this year, we've got the Festival d'été de Québec, which is a massive thing that takes over Quebec City. In Montreal, you've got Osheaga, you have the Jazz Fest, you have Pride, you have the Mural Fest. There's always festivals, some of them music, some of them art.
Yeah.
Always about culture, always about just being outside. I think because in Montreal, we have a really harsh winter. When it comes to summer,
Yes,
everyone wants to be outside as much as possible. Like our restaurants come outside, our circus comes outside, like the shopping comes outside. You just want to spend time outside as much as you can.
One of the stories, sadly, that we've seen this year come out is that some of these festivals have had to close, but there are new ones that are just beginning, and we should also highlight that a lot of them are free.
That's a really good point, and I think that's such a big part of Montreal's, cultural DNA, is make it accessible to everyone. So you have like high price points, but you also have free stuff.
Yeah.
And oftentimes the free stuff is the big stuff, because the artists that are coming, they want to perform in front of the biggest crowds.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite festival or a favorite festival memory?
For me, every year at Pride, during the parade, when you're surrounded by tens of thousands of people, there is a minute of silence, and it is to commemorate lives lost to HIV/AIDS, or victims of homophobia, transphobia, that sort of thing. And just to be there, surrounded by all these people, and you could literally hear a pin drop, it just gives me goosebumps every time.
We should remind people what you do here in the city, which is, I have to tell you, not even for work, but also just personally.
I am a tour guide. I walk people around the city. I show people.
You're not just any tour guide, though. You're like a historian tour guide.
I call myself a Montreal expert, actually, and that's also my Instagram handle and my TikTok handle and everything. I basically give walking tours, guided tours. I connect people with the city, and that's what I think I like to do more than just say, this building was built in 1922. I like to really connect people with the city and connect people with things that are specifically Montreal. Let's go have some bagels.
Actually, let's go have bagels right now.
Let's do it.
The bagels. We are putting up a QR code right now on our screen. You can scan it for a list of the number of festivals that are taking place in Quebec this year. Remember, a lot of them are free.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.